You won't believe how deep this story goes. It starts with snow, a quiet town, a chilling disappearance, and a truth so dark it will shake you to your core. Welcome to the Åre Murders, a gripping crime thriller from Netflix that leaves you with more questions than answers. 2 murders, 2 detectives, and an ending that will haunt you long after the credits roll. But what does it all mean? Stick with me because by the end of this video, we'll have unraveled the mysteries together. The show throws us into the isolated, snow-covered town of Åre, where young Amanda vanishes without a trace. Enter Hanna, a detective who was supposed to be on leave yet finds herself drawn into the case. Why? Because something about it doesn't sit right, and she's right to trust her instincts. Amanda was last seen walking alone at night. A car pulls up. She gets in. That's the last anyone sees of her alive. When her body is found on a ski lift, the town is shaken. Who would do this to a teenager? And why? Hanna and her partner Daniel chase every lead. Could it be a jealous friend? A teacher with something to hide? But the truth is far worse. The key to the case. Zura, Hanna's own housekeeper. Turns out Zura and Amanda were close. Too close. Because Amanda knew Zura was trapped, a victim of trafficking, working for a cleaning service run by a monster named Boss. Amanda wanted to help Zura escape. But Boss couldn't let that happen. The night she disappeared, she confronted him. She begged him to let Zura go. He refused. When she didn't back down, he strangled her and left her body in the freezing cold. But that's just one half of this nightmare. A second murder shocks the town. This time it's not just a killing. It's brutal. Dismembered remains found near a railway track. Who could be responsible for something so horrifying? The victim is Johan. At first, all fingers point to his lover's husband, Åre. He had motive. Johan was having an affair with his wife, Viveca, and she was pregnant. But here's the twist. Åre isn't the killer. The real murderer, Leo, Johan's own stepson. Leo had overheard Johan planning to leave his mother for Viveca. Angry, betrayed, desperate. In a moment of rage, he struck Johan with a shovel. A single tragic mistake. But instead of calling for help, Leo's mother and biological father covered it up. They mutilated Johan's body and left it on the tracks to make it look like an accident. The weight of their crime was too much. And when Hanna pushed, their carefully built alibi shattered. But let's talk about the ending, because it leaves us in an unsettling place. Hanna and Daniel have grown close, both broken in their own ways. Hanna running from an internal investigation back in Stockholm. Daniel struggling with fatherhood and the fear of becoming his own absent father. They found solace in each other. But in the final moments of the show, they stand at a crossroads. Hanna calls Daniel, but he doesn't pick up. For the first time, he chooses his family over work. It's a powerful moment. Growth. Change. A step forward. And Hanna. She stands alone, looking out at the endless snow. She came to Åre lost. And now she's found purpose. But at what cost? The future is uncertain. More cases will come. The town will never be the same. And neither will they. But let's take a step back and analyze what really happened here. Think about it, 2 completely separate cases, yet both tied by something much deeper. A town that appears peaceful on the surface, but beneath it, secrets, corruption, and pain. The crimes themselves are shocking, but what makes them truly horrifying is the way they unravel. People we trust, the ones closest to us, they're often the ones hiding the most terrifying secrets. The storytelling in the Åre Murders is masterful. Every clue, every twist, every moment of doubt is meticulously placed. The way Hanna and Daniel work through the cases feels real messy, complicated, full of red herrings that mirror real-life investigations. And the way the show builds tension? Unmatched. One of the most powerful aspects of the show is the character development. Hanna's transformation from a detective seeking refuge to someone who can't walk away from the horrors around her is heartbreaking yet inspiring. And Daniel's journey? A man caught between duty and family, forced to make choices that will shape his future forever. So, what does the ending truly mean? Will Hanna stay in Åre, despite everything? Will Daniel ever return to the cases, or has he finally broken free? And most importantly, will there be more murders to uncover in this seemingly quiet town? There's so much more to discuss. What was your favorite twist? Did the ending satisfy you, or do you think there's more to the story? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the stories that keep us up at night. Thanks for watching. And remember, sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones hiding in plain sight. But wait, let's take this discussion even further. Let's talk about the themes at play here. The show isn't just about murder. It's about power, vulnerability, and survival. It's about how trauma lingers, how justice is never as simple as it seems, and how the truth is often buried under layers of lies. Hanna's journey represents something universal, the struggle between duty and self-preservation. How do you continue fighting when the system itself is broken? How do you choose between what's right and what's necessary? Daniel, his arc isn't just about solving cases. It's about breaking cycles, about proving to himself that he can be a better father than the one he had, about realizing that sometimes walking away is the hardest but bravest thing to do. These characters stay with us because they feel real. Their struggles, their choices, their regrets, we see pieces of ourselves in them. And that's what makes the Åre Murders more than just another crime show. So tell me, what did you take away from it? Let's keep this conversation going. And if you're still here, you're a true fan. Drop a comment with the word snowfall so I know you made it to the end. Until next time, stay curious, stay questioning, and stay safe. But before we wrap up, let's go even deeper. Let's look at the filmmaking techniques used in the Åre Murders. The cinematography, the chilling score, the way silence is used to build tension, it's all intentional. The show doesn't just tell a story, it makes you feel it. Take the way the snow is shot, for example. It's not just a backdrop, it's a character in itself. It represents isolation, secrecy, the cold truth buried beneath layers of lies. The sound design is equally masterful. The eerie silence in key moments makes the reveals hit even harder. Everything about this show is designed to pull you in, to make you think, to make you feel. And that's why it's one of Netflix's most compelling crime dramas yet. So what do you think? Will there be a season 2? What secrets still remain hidden in Åre? Let's talk about it in the comments below.